of my mother the other day. Said, are you sitting down?
Are you sitting down?
I've been kicking ideas around.
Are you sitting down?
Are you ready for this? I've been reading Emma Goldman. I've been hanging out with puppets and circus clowns.
Circus clown.
I'm beginning to think
Circus clown.
I'm an anarchist. She said I wouldn't want to live in your world. And right then I knew, oh, that can't be true. What can a poor boy do? I called up the president, it was the present tense. I said, are you sitting down?
Are you sitting down?
I've been kicking ideas around.
Are you sitting down?
Are you ready for this? I've been thinking about Gandhi, about Martin Luther King. I just read the Sermon on the Mount.
Sermon on the Mount.
I'm beginning to think
Sermon on the Mount.
I'm a pacifist. He said I wouldn't want to live in your world. And right then I knew that can't be true. What can a poor boy do? That I could reach you. Are you sitting down?
Are you sitting down?
I've been kicking ideas around.
Are you sitting down?
Are you ready for this? I'm thinking every great story I ever read is God's glory, and it can't be bound.
Can't be bound.
Reading William Blake, for heaven's sake, that's where I found Jesus. He said I wouldn't want to live in your world. And right then I knew that can't be true. What can a poor boy do? Early in the morning, you might not like talking to me. I need coffee just to be able to make coffee. I wake up like a cat up in a tree. Some folks rise and start shining, they're all ready to seize the day. As long as they keep their distance, everything just might be okay. I wake up early in the morning. Oh, yeah. What? Surly in the Morning Afternoon News is filmed before a live webcast audience with your anchor, Nathan Moore. Hey, rise and shine, sleepyhead. Up and at 'em. Greg Kyden, good to see you, sir. Wonderful to see you. Good afternoon. Good morning. It's time for the news. I just had a fun little bathroom thought. I was like, it just hit me. I was like, man, if I ever get sick of doing this show, if I ever tire, if I ever begin doing it begrudgingly, the show will finally be on brand. It'll just finally become itself. If I ever just dread doing it, don't want to do it, but do it anyways, we will have arrived. It's Surly in the Morning Afternoon News. It's a win-win. There's no wrong move. Left go. Yes. It's a new breakfast cereal of champions on brand. Lots of fiber. Lots of fiber optics. So I was so excited. I got back from the pick last night. And as you that have been watching all week know, today was the day that the Voice AI was supposed to drop. And I was pretty excited about it. This Voice AI app. And I was like, May 10th, it's dropping. I was on the wait list, or whatever it's called, pre-order. And I was hoping it was going to happen at midnight. So I get home from the pick last night, and sure enough, I get an email saying it's arrived. It's here. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so great. Because I was hoping I was going to be able to play with it all night so I could unleash it today and we'd all have fun with it. But then I open up the app, and lo and behold, it's all like, this is the app right here. Hold on a second. Now, I don't know if you can read that fine print, but congrats. You are on the Voice AI wait list. Sorry. Overwhelming demand has our servers at max capacity. Look at that. We will inform you as soon as we increase capacity. So I guess they're out there just like hooking up hard drives somewhere, trying to increase their capacity. And so not yet, Mr. Know-It-All. If he is summoned today, will still sound like me lowering my voice. Classic, old school puppetry at its worstest. All right, well, I have not cheated. Have you? What happened while we were sleeping in the world? Is it time to do this? Are we going in? Everybody, put on your press hat. Drum roll, please. Bob, the headlines. Oh! I still don't really know who this guy is. I know that's Santos. And I know he lied about some silly things. And strange cat. I'm aware of that. Oh man, I feel like Dr. Seuss all of a sudden. But the fabulous felon Santos surrenders 13-count indictment, fraud, theft, lies, released on $500,000 bond. Man, what did he do? Do we care? Are we clicking on that? I don't know. I really don't think I care. Should I? Is there a reason to? You're the news hounds out there. Y'all can nudge me, and you can nudge me again, and you can wink, and you can wink once more. Here we go. Down column 1. I'm moving along. Ain't got time for this. Inflation rises 4.9%, up from 4.888888 earlier. Poll, Biden approval, 43%. Is that a jump? Wait, is that up? The big headline yesterday was that his poll is way down, the worst ever for any first-term president. Is it back up inexplicably? Nothing changes in his polls all over the place. He hasn't been seen or heard from for days. It's Weekend with Bernie's in the White House. Don't we wish? New White House rules, reporters kicked out if not professional. Well, you see, that explains our ouster. But I still contend that we were the model press man in there. I don't know. Everybody has different definitions of things. Professional, quote unquote. New Texas bill strips queen out of drag. What's that? You can't have drag queens anymore? All right, you can still do drag, but no more of the queens. Stop printing money, how voters would solve debt ceiling standoff. Stop printing, how, what? Trust us, we know. Stop printing money. How fast food chains use wood to lower chicken nugget cost. Well, they just put dust. What is that? They just stick some sawdust in there. I thought I tasted some oak. Ooh, are these smoked? No, the oak's actually in there. Econ, I don't know how to say this guy's name, under federal investigation. Oh, that's a good memory. I love it, Mr. Hat. The home buyer's quandary. Nobody's selling. Nope. Yep. That's all happened. Drama. Feinstein back in Washington, but missed first votes developing. Well, I'm coming back to the office, but not back to work, if you know what I'm saying. There's George Costanza in there. I hope she's okay. Airlines, FAA, weather. Data shows fault for delayed cancel flights. Oh, it's just one excuse after another with these airlines these days, isn't it? Whoops. Oh, my God. So sorry about that. How Zuckerberg led industry into metaverse wasteland. Oh, yeah. Everybody followed him in there and then got lost and couldn't get back out. Half of humanity stuck in there now. We gotta save them, but we don't know how. He really did. I mean, he Zuckerberg tripled down on all that. Changed the name of Facebook to Meta. He did everything he could. Tried to get all of us some goggles. And just the fact is, we're not ready yet. We're not quite ready yet. We're not fat enough. We're not even me, who really is sit man these days. Look down on the ground. It's a stone. It's a broken mug. It's sit man here. Even I can't hang out in those goggles. I just can't. Start knocking everything off the shelves. Just a bull in a china store in those things. Rise of the bromance. Young men engaging in close friendships. Aww. There's a sweet headline for you. There you go. We should start holding hands like they do in the Middle East. Sheriff's Department program to track presence of flesh-eating street drug in Los Angeles. Oh, my God. Could Los Angeles become any more dystopian than it already is? Apparently so. There is now a flesh-eating street drug in Los Angeles. Street drugs are a different kind of drug, right? You got club drugs. What kind of drugs you got? I stay away from the street drugs. That just doesn't sound like a good time. Those are the drugs you do and just stay in the street. Yeah. No, thanks. Flesh-eating street drugs. That is not the new name of my new band. Can Rogan make Austin the comedy capital of America? Well, he's not very funny. That wasn't a joke. I'm serious. He's bless his heart, not very funny. So the court did find that Trump sexually abused and defamed Carol must pay $5 million in damages. Another sign of indefensible behavior. The Daily Mail posits, is this the end of Trump's new bid to be president? No. Are they really in the news business and they're asking that question? By the way, if you're out there on Discord, feel free to have fun with the gifts or gifs. Someday there is an angle here. I know that these headlines go by really fast, but possibly someday, I don't know, when there's a lot of people watching, people will skip ahead in the Drudge and throw pictures up in the gifs or gifs that will go with the stories coming up. I don't know if I have that many hands, but I'm game to try to. I'll try to spin as many plates as you stick up here. I'll juggle as many oranges as you throw at me. Tomatoes. Web of lies and payouts renews doubts about electability. To who? Not to the people that vote for him. I love seeing the people that hate Trump writing about him. Is this the end? No. Are you sure? No, it's not the end. Okay. How about, is this the end? Was that it? No. Shut up. Trump World booked CNN hoping for big audience. Now they're in the thick of it. Tonight. What is that? I'm not clicking on it. I'm not doing it. French PM says Paris white supremacist rally was shocking. They all are. Sorry, Paris. It's gross every time, wherever it is. Baby born from 3 people's DNA in UK first. Oh, my goodness. Well, that baby's going to be psyched come Christmas. Yep. Jets haven't been primetime players. Then they got Aaron Rodgers. What? Is that the dude from the Packers? With the cool beard? Is that just showing off my sports knowledge here? In New York's priciest Zip, converted lofts and glitzy condos command multi-million-dollar price tags. Zip. I just like that. This is my favorite headline of today. I don't have any idea what they're talking about, but in New York's priciest Zip code, converted lofts and glitzy condos command multi-million-dollar price tags. Sort of makes me wish I was in that game. All right. We made it. We're at the top of column 3. That's when I thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in out there. I'd like to see the numbers rising. It's ticking up. I'm about ready to promote this show. I'm into it. We've been doing test runs for the last few weeks, seeing if it has legs, seeing if it's fun, and I'm loving it. I'm having a blast. It gives me a nice nightly task, working on things, playing with all my toys, figuring out the new technology. I can't wait to dive into the AI and see what's possible there. It's got me. I'm super into it. So I'm about ready to start promoting it. I'm working on my first ad that I've done for the show, and I think it's getting pretty close. Here, I'll let you see it real quick. It does seem like it might need what's it need? There is this moment in the middle where it says weekdays 3-ish. And then there's text at the bottom that you can't read all of it. And I sort of did that on purpose. It goes by too fast, but maybe that's annoying. It might have been a bad move. I don't know. This is the first of many. I'll be making a lot of these. But the first ad for the show, I'm going to start promoting proper. Maybe tomorrow, but definitely beginning of next week on. Tell your ma, tell your pa, our love is going to grow wall to wall. Surly in the morning, afternoon news, the number one way to get your headlines daily. Here we go. Check it out. I'd say developing. More later. Oh, wait. I forgot to put my press hat on. Oh, my gosh. I'm naked up in here. Here we go. Much better. Now you'll take me seriously. Now you want to know what I have to say. Wait, I need to change my hat here. This is definitely a time for this hat. And aliens could contact Earth using signals from cell phone towers. They sure could. In fact, wait, I'm getting a call right now. I'll let them go to voicemail.
Stay on top of the news. Not under it. Watch Nathan Moore's Surly in the Morning Afternoon News.
There you go. Check it out. Elijah's Archive. I don't know if you're in here right now, but you made the testimonials outro page. Same with Josco Charon on Facebook. Thank you wherever you're watching out there. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Love you all. But really, what I promote when I promote is the YouTube channel. That's where we're live right now. You can see right there, live, 5:10:23 Surly in the morning. And here's the whole playlist. How many have we done so far? Let's look. Look at that. There's 24 videos in that playlist already. You're starting to find our feet. You got your Jabberjohns here, the Thursday night talk show with that. It's the one show that's like clockwork. 7 p.m. Thursday evenings. When I go to play music on Twitch, here's that playlist. All kinds of stuff here. Check out Nathan Moore on YouTube. Subscribe and click the bell to get notified so you never miss a show. A little notification will pop up on your phone saying he's live. Come on over, let's hang out. Even if you can't make it at the time, it's just sweet to know. Right, Mom? I got her connected. All right, down column 3. We're going to make it. We're going to do this. Tuberville on white nationalists and military says, I call them Americans. What? Oh, my God. Do I need to click on that? That seems like it needs some clarification. But I don't know who Tuberville is either. And I don't care. I should care, right? These people are probably people of power, and we have to keep a clear, keen eye on them. Who's Tuberville? Let's just find out. Continue without disabling. U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville of Alabama said there should be no efforts to block different ideological groups, including white nationalists, from serving in the military, and criticized Joe Biden for taking steps to remove them, even as concerns about extremism in the military dates back to the Trump administration. Oh, that's how far back it goes? It goes that far back? Really? That's all? God. All right, moving on. Newsom declines to back reparations checks. He looked at his checkbook. He's like, oh, it's a great idea. I don't know. Maybe next Tuesday. Migrants flocking to U.S.-Mexico border, developing. Biden will be chaotic for a while. First round of troops deployed. Troops on our southern border. New study finds prehistoric migrations from China to Americas. That's just a little addendum. Addendum is a nice word. All you poets out there, slap that in there. You'll be on your way. Miami's love affair with crypto soaring. There you go. What a pyramid scheme that is. I'm sorry. I got friends that are super into it. I dig it. Your timing was probably good. Pyramid schemes are really, really good for the top half. Google bringing AI to search. Yeah, I'm going to just keep checking this app. Nope. It's still waiting. Still waiting. They're on Discord. We could go to their Discord server and see how people are faring. I might do that later. I won't make you endure that. AI can bring the notorious B.I.G.'s voice back to life. Should it? Yes, it should. It will. It shall. Do it. We'll use it on the news. Smashing Pumpkins frontman pays ransom to stop new songs leaking. Oh, my goodness. Never a dull moment in that dude's life, I'll tell you what. He probably sent that text from space. UK tabloid group admits it unlawfully gathered info on Prince Harry. Cannes. McQueen film about Amsterdam during Nazis over 4 hours long. McQueen? Which McQueen? Who are we talking about? Is this AI McQueen? Man, if we keep doing this show long enough, we really won't know who we're talking about. Now, is this the real person or the AI version of all of us? Am I the real me? I don't know. I feel like maybe not. You'll never know. One day you'll wake up, tune in to Surly in the Morning Afternoon News and think you're watching the real thing. But are you? Are you? That's the question. Erdogan teeters before Turkish vote that's got world watching. We're all watching. I'm just going to sit here and stare towards Turkey. Finland party prime minister splits from husband after grinding on pop star. Wild videos. Now, we'll click on that after the show. 350 Gaza rockets shot at Israel. Oh, geez. That's a lot of rockets. I love how that in the headline, they're just still in the air. Putin mocked by mercenary commander. Oh, right. Wagner. You guys follow this? You know how most countries these days hire private businesses to be their military. I think America, even in Iraq, Afghanistan, over half of the people there were hired contractors. They look sort of like military. They got the guns and stuff, but they're not wearing the flag. They're privately hired contractors. And so Russia has Wagner, was the name of the group. I believe the guy that started Wagner started out as Putin's cook, his chef, and just rose in the ranks. Eventually started making lots of money, started hiring ex-military men, formed a business, and started getting huge deals. Russia sends them all over the world. They're all through Africa. When Russia took over Crimea in 2014, the little green men that they talked about, and when they sort of started trickling into the eastern part of Ukraine, the little green men, I have to write a song about this, but the little green men weren't Russian soldiers. They were Wagner hired by Russia to go in and do this stuff. Well, a lot of the gains that they've made in Ukraine have been led by Wagner. Wagner is a stronger force than it seems like the Russian military, at least in a lot of circumstances. And there was this big dispute between the leader of Wagner and Russia when Wagner went on social media with a live video with all these dead soldiers behind them complaining that they were leaving if they didn't get ammunition. And it's such a public, it went from this secret thing that was happening to this just full on social media presence of this dispute between Wagner and the Russian military. Is just very surreal, very trippy, threatening to pull out. Now he's saying, all right, well, we'll stay a little longer. Just heads up. We might leave, you know. So that's what this story is about. Putin mocked by mercenary commander, complete a-hole, Ukraine's holiest site battleground. It's just such a mess over there. But that was pretty interesting, seeing a public dispute between the head of Wagner and Putin, basically. Apparently he's fallen back in line, but just interesting. All right. It looks like the final headline is a fun one. Mysterious object 10 million times brighter than sun baffles scientist. Let's check this out. A mysterious object has been spotted that's 10 million times as bright as, I mean, come on. 10 times would be something. 100 times would be something. 1,000 times would be something. 10,000. There's it all. 10,000 times brighter than the sun would be really amazing. Like, what the heck is that? They say 10 million times as bright as the sun. Scientists have been left baffled by a mysterious celestial object so bright that physics dictates it should have exploded. NASA has been tracking the so-called ultra-luminous X-ray sources, objects that can be 10 million times as bright as the sun, to understand how they work. These objects are impossible in theory because they break the Eddington limit. Oh, there we go. The Eddington limit. Almost feel like asking Mr. Know-It-All about that. Hold on a second. Mr. Know-It-All, what is the Eddington limit? All right, misspelled Eddington. He might not even know this one. Mr. Know-It-All, are you even there? Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm here. I'll meet you in the library. Okay. You have a question for me? I sure do. Yeah. The Eddington limit. Have you ever heard of this? I've never even heard of it. Oh, I do believe that rings a bell. Hold on. Let me look. I think there is something around here somewhere. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's see. No. 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 Oh, yes, here it is. Oh, goodness. My nose. Very good question. Very good question. The Eddington limit, also known as the Eddington luminosity, is a theoretical upper limit for the luminosity, which is the brightness of a star, beyond which the radiation pressure exerted by the star's light would become so strong that it would counteract the gravitational force holding the star together, causing the star to become unstable and begin shedding its outer layers. The limit is named after British astrophysicist Sir Arthur Eddington, who first proposed it in the early 20th century. The Eddington limit, great name for a band, by the way, Nathan, who first proposed it in the early 20th century. The Eddington limit is an important concept in astrophysics and is used to explain the behavior and stability of stars, as well as understand phenomena like supernova and the radiation emitted by accretion disks around black holes. Good question. Now you know. Nathan? Yeah? I noticed that this was the final headline of the day and was wondering if maybe, I don't know, perhaps, I'm just going to say it. Can I do it? Can I lead us in the dance? Absolutely. Why not? I've always wanted to do this. Folks, we survived the headlines. We live to dance. Oh, my goodness. All right, go get 'em, Tigers. Give 'em heaven. The woods are full of wardens. Always trust your cape. You got this. Let's dance. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Love you so much. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Come on, everybody, dance.
The kind of person that you meet at certain dismal double affairs. In the crowd, talking much too loud, running up and down the stairs. It seems to me that you have seen too much in too few years. And though you tried, you just can't hide. Your eyes are etched with tears. You better stop. Look around. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes your 19th nervous breakdown. When you were a child, you were treated kind, but you were never brought up right. You was always spoiled with 1,000 toys, but still you cried all night. Your mother who neglected you owes $1 million tax. And your father's still perfecting ways to make it seem right. You better stop. Look around. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes your 19th nervous breakdown. Oh, who's to blame? That girl's just insane. What I do don't seem to work. Only seems to make matters worse.
I wake up early in the morning. You might want to head for the hills. I wake homeless with a toothache. I wake fired with a stack of bills. It's my chance to be bitter, and there's plenty to be bitter about. I wake wise to the wicked ways of the world. I snarl and I grimace and pout. I wake up, sir,